All right, hey y'all, good afternoon. It's your girl Julissa, and you're tuned in to Next Now on ATL's Next 100. All right, I have some guest stars with me today.
Yes, sir.
We got Kamira.
What do you do?
And we got Azelia.
Hi.
All right, y'all. I know I'm gonna apologize first. We've been gone, y'all, but it's okay. We gonna bring it back together. I promise. By Thursday, we all gonna be here. All right, y'all. So let's get into these headlines. So Bobby Lights has a new boo. So it appears. Well, I don't want to get into it yet. All right. Our next headline is Ivy Park. They just came out with this collection, y'all, and it is everything. I'm excited to talk about it and get into it. Election day is today, and are we expecting chaos? And our last one goes to Candy Burris and her new restaurant. So let's get into it. Yeah, another one. We gonna get into it. All right, y'all. So before we get into Roundaway, like we always do, we do some famous birthdays. So today, our first one goes up to Kendall Jenner. We're not saying her age because, of course, ladies don't like to say their age.
She's 22 or
Wow.
something.
She's 22 or something?
Or something like that.
Really?
No, because Kylie just turned 22 or something. So she has to be like 24, 25.
Wait, Kendall's older than Kylie?
Yes.
I don't know the birth order.
I'm about to look it up.
Yo, okay, do that for me because I want to know. The next one goes up to Ella May. I don't know how old she turning, but happy birthday to you. Our next one goes to the Puerto Rican Princess Jocelyn Hernandez.
Damn.
Hope you live it up, especially because she stay in Miami, right? I
She
don't know.
does, yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah, she's 25.
Oh, okay, bet. Damn. She's not that old. Okay. And then our last one goes to Colin Kaepernick. Happy birthday to each and every one of you guys. I hope your day is amazing. And live it up, even though it's...
What is that, Scorpio?
What?
You're a Scorpio?
I am.
Wait, when's your birthday?
November 2nd. It was yesterday, actually.
Oh, wow. Happy birthday. And you ain't even tell nobody. That's crazy.
Yeah, I like keeping secrets.
Wow. What did you do?
I just hung out with my friends. I didn't do a lot because I had to work that night, so I couldn't really, do the whole turn up.
Why do you go to work on your birthday?
Yeah, you should request it out.
It is what it is.
I guess.
Why don't you like Scorpios?
Because
We're
everybody
not
doesn't
even
like
gonna get into
Scorpios.
that.
Because Scorpios
I thought they don't
are
like
damaging.
Geminis.
Scorpios are rude.
They-
Blah, 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 blah.
I don't. You know what? It's a touchy
The list goes
subject.
on.
Yeah. Let's move on.
All right, y'all, let's get into these topics. So Bobby Lights was posted up with Jeffree Star's ex as his man crush Monday. And it looks like they're getting extremely close. Now, I wish I could find this picture and just let y'all see it.
So
but-
we don't know who this person is.
Oh, no, we know.
Oh.
So if y'all don't know, so Bobby Lights has a very big dislike for Jeffree Star. He's made it very
Why?
vocal on his Twitter.
He posted something real reckless on Twitter.
Yeah, about Jeffree Star. And it's just.
What was it? Can we read the tweets?
Can we?
Like,
You look that up.
I don't know what you're talking about.
All right, so he didn't do any tweets recently regarding the Jeffree Star situation, but whenever Jeffree Star's name pops up in the
It's
news,
a problem.
he is the first one to have something to say. It's just ironic that he is booed up with Jeffree Star's ex. I think the ex is the guy that Jeffree Star had a picture of with the robe or holding him.
Yeah.
So yeah, but we'll see how that goes. All right, Jeffree Star. Oh wait, no, not Jeffree Star. Bobby Lights. I'm sorry, Jeffree. That's. I'm not trying to school you. I promise. All right, so our next topic is the Real Housewives of Atlanta. So they just revealed their
coming
new
back?
cast. Yes, they're coming back
Lit.
December 6th.
Lit.
I'm ready. I am so ready. But I think they're gonna do it once Potomac is over. So we'll see how that goes. But they just revealed their new cast with the addition of Drew Sidora
That name sounds familiar.
Juicidora. What did she do? I'm interested. What did she do?
I don't know.
All right, we're going to find that out too. So, all right. Our next topic goes to cake boss Buddy Velastro. He just got back to work after his freak accident, which led to the impaling of his hand. I hope you're doing well. I hope your hand can still work because, you know, you make bomb cakes. I'm ready for it.
Yeah, no, honestly, because they have a store. Cake Boss has a store on 42nd Street in New York. It's popping.
Never. I ain't even.
Yes, sir. It's really good.
Well, right now, they said that he's not, his team is decorating, I believe, and doing the cakes on his show, not him right now. I think he's more like the overseer and just looks over it. But I hope you get better. I hope the hand get better because, you know, you make good cakes, bro. All right, so our next topic goes up to Tamar Braxton. Now, I know that this was like last week news, but I really wanted to talk about it now that her show has actually came out. Her show has actually came out. So she opens up on the Tamron Hall show about her unfortunate suicide attempt. And she revealed not only was it...
So it was a suicide attempt.
It was a suicide attempt. And she was very emotional on the show. It was when she was talking about her sisters and how they don't have a sisterhood and how she felt she felt like it was due to WeTV and their contract and how the outside of the show they don't have conflict, but now it has gotten to the point where not only is there conflict on the show, but there's conflict when the cameras are not there.
Right.
So it's really broken up, she says, their relationship.
So pretty much the business got into the personal.
Exactly. So of course she's been very vocal about wanting out of the contract. I think she got out finally. But she talked about how she felt embarrassed on the Iyanla show. If you don't know, she was on Iyanla's Fix My Life. I think it was like last year.
Okay.
And I watched it. That was interesting.
Really?
That was interesting. It was like a yelling brawl. Tamar's over here screaming and crying. Like, you're like, dang, like she want to be heard.
What was she on the show about? Like, what was her, I guess, issue?
For Iyanla, it was about getting family therapy. This is not
including her sisters.
Yeah, including her sisters.
Oh,
everybody was involved, except for, you know, Vince, of course, wasn't involved. It was just the sisters, the mom, and her.
Okay.
But this is not the first time that they've sought counseling. They got it from TD Jakes. I forgot this other counselor. So it didn't make the situation better.
Okay.
And because of that embarrassment, the next day she had to film for Braxton Family Values. So she was already feeling embarrassed. It was just horrible, like all the way. It was so messed up.
I must be missing out on the drama.
I mean, I don't even watch their shows, but you hear it like on the Shade Room or like other outlets. So I don't know. I don't pay attention to it either, honestly.
Our next topic goes to Trump. So Trump proclaimed November 1st as National Day of Remembrance for Americans killed by illegal aliens.
What?
Which is ironic because November 1st is Day of the Dead, which is a Mexican spiritual holiday.
Yes.
Which is like, why would you do that?
That doesn't even make sense.
Like,
wait, what?
So he made a proclamation for a holiday.
Who?
On Donald Trump.
Oh, okay.
And it was during Day of the Dead. The same day as Day of the Dead.
Oh, okay.
That's trifling.
There's no way you can tell me that he did not know that it was on the same day. There's no way you can tell me that.
It's possible that he didn't know.
It's a national Mexican holiday. Everybody knew it was Day of the Dead.
But I didn't know that. But then I guess I see what you're saying. Like him being a president, he should be aware of these type of days. But you know, he don't even like me. You know,
isn't there someone that like surveillance is like diplomacy or something like that? I don't know. You should have that. You should have that.
He didn't care enough to do that, so.
You know what? That's very true. I can believe that. All right, so our next topic is Lil Yachty's show Public Figures will move to HBO Max due to Quibi's shutting down. So if y'all don't know, Quibi, I think it's like, I know it's like this streaming service, I believe. But so they just said, I think last week, that they were closing down. I don't know when they are, but he was going to have a show on it. And now it's going to be on HBO Max. So
wouldn't HBO Max be better anyway?
Yeah.
So what's the problem?
You know what? I would really like to know why he wanted it on Quibi.
That too. Because I feel like Quibi is in the same category as Zeus. I think that's what it is.
Yes, that's
Zeus.
what I was thinking.
And then there's another one. You think Zeus is better?
Zeus is better.
Oh, okay.
Zeus has better content, to be honest.
Right.
And it's like, well, Zeus is known for like their reality television, even though it's not really reality television, but they have reality TV stars.
Because what's her name? Jocelyn's show is on Zeus too.
Yeah,
that thing kind of lit.
Cabaret. I didn't watch it.
It's good. I like it.
I'll watch it, y'all.
I've only watched the little dating shows that are on there, like the B. Simone one.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that one. I like
What's his name?
I
Chance.
think yes,
Chance or something like that.
The only time I ever really was
from
into Zeus,
Chance and Real and Chance.
So, yeah.
He was on there too. Yo, I
didn't watch that one at all.
Oh my gosh, that's
but the
so
only one I
funny.
watched from Zeus was when Blame It on Quay did his.
Oh yeah, that one too.
That was hilarious.
Yeah.
I love that show.
I think that's how I heard about Zeus the first time was because of him.
It wasn't with Ray J and Princess.
Oh, they did have like a little thing on there, but it didn't start off with them. I think it was Blame It on Quay who started.
Oh, okay. That sounds about right. That sounds about right. So our next one is going to Rod Wave. So they had a concert near Morris Brown College, not at Morris Brown College. The president corrected that for the Shade Room.
She said, not my college.
Wasn't he here this weekend?
Where?
He had a concert here.
Yeah,
I think on Halloween or something.
And that's where he
like the stage, if you look at the video, as soon as they were walking on the stage,
it collapsed.
You see Alexis guy like, oh my god, and then as soon as he gets in the middle, that thing falls. Yo.
But here's the thing: everybody is trying to say it was Rod Wave's fault that the stage fell, but in actuality, it was his whole group entourage behind him doing all this jumping around.
Yeah.
Running. Because if you look at the video, Rod Wave is like in the front and everybody else is actually falling in, and I just feel like it was real rude for everybody to just like come for his weight and say that he's the reason why he fell in. But
that's not funny.
But he said, okay, so I saw the entourage, but isn't it normal for rappers when they get on the stage to have an entourage behind them?
True. But he had a lot of people.
He did have a lot of people. He had a whole tribe with him.
I wish I was there. I pretend like I was there.
Yeah, because I had a friend. She was like, "Oh, come with me tonight." I'm like, I'm working." But yeah, I saw the flyers and stuff. I didn't really see any Instagram videos about it though.
It's on the Shade Room.
But I just know I ain't see it. I haven't really been on Instagram.
Go to Twitter.
Okay, makes sense.
Yeah, but he really does have a lot of fans. So
he does.
Not, even if it wasn't him or if it was him, I'm pretty sure it would have happened regardless.
So did he do the show again?
No, he left.
Right after he collapsed?
I believe so, yeah. He was embarrassed too.
Wow. All them people pay their money for what?
Yeah, it's pretty trifling.
Wow.
That is embarrassing though. That is very embarrassing.
I would have been like, it was so lit that the stage collapsed and let me continue. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta ride with that.
I feel like Drake would have done that. Because you remember
Drake is Drake, though.
When Drake got booed because everybody thought it was
Frank Ocean?
Yeah, they thought that Frank Ocean was coming out, but he still performed.
Yeah.
So, shoot.
Dang, you think Rod Wave has to pay for that?
No.
I think it's the stage people.
They're going to use everybody's money for that, okay? Whatever you paid, you in contribution to that stage, okay?
All right, y'all. So Moni Slaughter was accused of bleaching her skin. She fired back. So on her, okay, let me explain. So on her live, she was talking, and she was talking about like these skin care products basically that she uses. And a lot of people were like, oh, so you're bleaching your skin now and stuff like that on her live. She corrected him and was like, stop. What was it? More like, basically the message of what she said was, just accept my skin color as it is. That's basically what she said, because everybody was like, oh, you're too light. But Moniece has always been light. She's never been like dark. True. So she like, it's a dumb argument. And then she got on Instagram and she was basically almost naked and was like,
that's what that was I saw in the shade room. She had her shirt up like
shirt up like that. She was naked and she was trying to prove to everybody that she didn't bleach her skin.
Okay, girly. If it was me, I wouldn't have to prove nothing to nobody. I know what my body got going on.
All right, y'all. So we are taking a break. We'll get back right into Round Away with these topics, y'all. All right, it's your girl, Julissa.
Girl, Cam.
Azelia.
All right, and you guys are tuned in to Next Now on ATL's Next 100.
So we good? Shout out 808 Mellow. Look, I said I'm a double G. Please don't trouble me. Rocks all in my socks. Guns up in my brief. If a nigga moving wild, that's when he gon' see. All the wolves pop out the cut. Toting 33s. I'm tall, skinny, handsome. She like you a gorgeous little gangster. She said I talk like a tourist, but I like a cancer. Got a bunch of yum that'll make you run. Beam on the gun. I'm the wrong one.
Hey, I'm the main one, I can't run. Eyes red like St. John's. Broke down to work in Acorns. Now the crib like A-Farms. One king and 8 pawns. Pull up and bout 8 foreigns. I hit it, then run like I got 8 warrants. Say 100K chorus, 3/4 minks out the forest. Pull up in them Aston Martins. Got low, now it's back to ballin'. Bet I snipe Eve out the garden. Like I'm Nori. Know the coke boys get it cheaper. Got my top down, my feet up. Get sleepers when we creep up. Smoking on that ether, cup of lean.
I pull up in that you can't afford this. Fresh up off the block, now I'm on the Forbes list. I'm walking down your block like I'm a tourist.
Packs in it, dark tinted, black Kamira. Got the Cubans for the stash, I'm Robert De Niro. Millionaires on my niggas flying list. South Bronx King Arthur gon' grab a chair. Where's fire, there's smoke. G5's in the ear. French and pop smoke, blowing smoke. That don't see it clear. Top charts in the field, top dogs in the
I
field.
said I'm a double G. Please don't trouble me. Rocks all in my socks. Guns up in my brief. If a nigga moving wild, that's when he gon' see. All the wolves pop out the cut. Toting 33s. I'm tall, skinny, handsome. She like you a gorgeous little gangster. She said I talk like a tourist, but I like a cancer. Got a bunch of yum that'll make you run. Beam on the gun, I'm the wrong one.
All right, y'all, and we are back. So let's get right back into these round the way topics. So Jeannie Mai had to end her time at Dancing with the Stars. Is it Jeannie Mai? Mm-hmm. See, that's what I'm saying. That's why I was confused with LMA and okay, whatever, y'all. I'm known for messing up these names. So Jeannie Mai had to end her time at Dancing with the Stars due to a life-threatening condition in her throat.
What?
And we got an update yesterday, and she's doing just fine. She had a surgery. It went very, very well. But it's sad because she concluded her time at Dancing with the Stars, and she was killing it on
I feel
stage.
like that's never fair. Whenever something happens, like, behind the scenes, and it has nothing to do with them dancing, that they have to, like, just cop out of the thing. And it's, like, crazy.
I wish she could just go right back in.
But that wouldn't be fair to the other contestants. If anything, have them go in for next season type of thing, you know?
That's right. I wonder if they do that. They don't do that, right?
If you out, you out.
That is so sad.
No redos.
Well, did she at least get to dance a little bit?
Barely. I mean,
yeah. Didn't they just like? I don't want to get this. Did they just start or something like that?
I don't watch the show.
I ain't gonna lie. I don't watch Dancing with the Stars either, y'all.
I've only seen little snippets of Sky Jackson.
Yeah, and
she is on there, right?
And what's his name? He was dancing with Jordans on or something. What's his name?
Where he
I
from?
can't remember the name. I think he's a singer. It'll come to me.
Tragic.
All right, yeah. So Aisha, the mother of Lil Baby's oldest son, revealed on her story that she's now making music, y'all. She in the booth. She in the booth.
What?
She don't need to.
She said that she coming for Lil Baby, in her music.
Is there a song out or a little snippet?
It was a snippet.
Was it a
We
good
don't got
snippet?
it.
Oh, we don't got the full song. We don't got it.
I really wanted to hear, but okay.
But she coming out with music. She said she's excited to share her passion with her fans, and so I'm excited too. Hope if the music is good, it's worth listening to. Regardless, I don't think it's good to just because she has that name attached to her that like nobody will willing to listen to her, especially because of the drama that happened between the both of them regarding their son. So, girl, rise up to the top, girl. If that music is good, it'll speak for itself.
It will. Because
Right.
if it ain't,
They're gonna tell her.
All right, yo. So Keisha Cole made a post allegedly for K Michelle. So she said, "Gotta watch these industry people. Some be fake as for real." Then, ironically, K Michelle made a post that looks like she's responding to Keisha Cole saying, "But you the fakest one. I laugh."
Oh, bold, real bold. I like it.
well, Keisha Cole, not Keisha Cole.
K Michelle,
K Michelle, she is bold.
she is known for being bold.
Yeah.
And speaking her
But
mind
I feel like Keisha Cole, she's not a talker. She's gonna do something about it. Where K Michelle, she's a talker.
No, she talk because she's Southern.
Maybe when you put your hands on her, that's when she'll react.
Was this on? No one has put their hands on K Michelle yet. I'm trying to think. I was thinking about her Love and Hip Hop days. I was trying to figure
Mimi.
out.
When Mimi was there,
Mimi's
remember
still
to
there.
shake the table? That thing was so funny.
But Mimi's still there.
She is.
Oh,
She
the
the
OG.
calmest one, getting that check. Okay.
Facts. All right, y'all. So I'm gonna end this segment off with a good note. So congrats to Keisha.
Cole.
No.
Keisha.
So
Right.
Gucci Mane. Okay, let me elaborate.
Keisha.
Thank
Okay.
you.
Okay.
Thank you.
You was worried about the last name.
I was
mess it up.
I was trying to figure out how to pronounce her last name.
Keisha Kayor.
Okay, Keisha Kayor and Gucci Mane. They revealed that they are having a baby boy, you guys. I love this couple. They're kind of like
cute.
a dream couple. They are very cute. Extremely private, but they're very cute.
But that's how it should be, though. Yeah.
They're kind of like the hip hop Beyonce and Jay-Z. Not gonna lie.
I thought Jay-Z was hip hop.
He is, but not Beyonce.
Okay.
So we can't. I mean,
Beyonce is technically R&B.
she is technically R&B.
Okay.
A lot of her music is centered towards that.
Dang, now you got me categorizing Gucci Mane and Keisha Kayor. But all right.
All right, yeah, so that's the end of Round the Way. So let's get into these hits. And if you don't know, HIT stands for Here in These Streets, where we talk about all things music, no matter the genre. So our first hit goes to Busta Rhymes. So Busta Rhymes released his new album, Extinction Level Event 2, The Wrath of God. And he didn't hold anything back. Y'all.
You think he went crazy?
I wish y'all could listen to it, but he had a song called Czar on it.
Okay.
That thing went hard, yo. That thing was so hard. It was everything. But it was mad violent. It had Michael Jackson in it.
Michael Jackson.
Michael Baxter was in it, and he was literally killing him in the music video, and had his intestines in his hand. And I was like, yo, like this is brutal.
That's the
I wish I could play it on here, but the song is a little long, and it got too many pieces to it.
Okay.
But I encourage y'all to listen to the album, y'all. It's everything. It's for the right time. So our second runner-up goes to Sam Smith. He used to be one of my favorite artists. It's not that he's bad, but I just stopped listening to him. So Sam Smith released his third studio album, Love Goes, and he highlights his heartbreak due to his past relationships. And he says, even though Sam Smith is known for heartbreak music, he's like, this one is literally the album for heartbreak, because he speaks about his own.
You know what? Never mind.
What?
Who wants to listen to heartbreak?
I feel like all his songs are about heartbreak.
Alicia Keys had heartbreak music.
I don't know.
R&B is a lot of heartbreak.
Sometimes
music.
heartbreak music is good though. Could you just sing in the car like, "Ooh, he broke my heart," you know what I'm saying? Not all the time.
Wow.
Oh,
but what I'm trying to say is, how can anybody just be like, you know what? He said this album is about heartbreak. Let me go and listen to this. Like, why would you want to listen to that?
but he's known for what's that song?
I'm not saying his music is not good. I know he's a great artist. He's a good singer, a great singer. But
His first album was kind of a little heartbreak. It was, not gonna lie. Like, it was good. It was about, one song was about someone, like, his lover's funeral.
Wait,
and it
what?
Was like, yeah, like, in the music video.
Oh my God.
People relate their life to their music. So
what's that song? Next to You, I think. That's my song. I used to cry.
You was crying to that song?
Yo, I cried to that song. I was like,
just jamming with a tear down your face. Wow.
I'm too sentimental. It's not your fault. I'm an empath, so it's hard. It's hard in these streets. So hopefully y'all listen to Love Goes. I certainly will, but I won't be crying, y'all. I'm in better moods. So our next hit goes to Lil Durk, and he came out with his new single "Stay Down" featuring 6 Lack. It's not 6 Lack.
No, you didn't.
It's not 6 Lack. I just messed it up, y'all. I just messed it up again. I was gonna ask y'all, how do you pronounce it?
It's just black.
It's black.
Black.
So what's the point of the 6
Lack?
6
It's just to be different, I think.
Because I surely did not know who you was talking about.
No, really? So his name is just Black?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
So why is
that's
the 6?
hilarious.
So why is the 6 there?
Gotta sprinkle a little bit of spice.
Yeah. Let him add his own
See,
flavor.
but that confuses me.
That's black right there.
Yeah,
I
like.
don't know.
Y'all, I'm academic. When I see the way it looks, it looked like phonics to me. Like, whatever, y'all. All right, he came out with that song, y'all. It's really, really good, though.
Do you guys like Black as an artist?
Yes, I do. I listen to all his albums.
Heard.
He's okay.
Heard.
What?
Not my favorite.
He's kind of heartbreak too. Not gonna lie.
Really?
Problems. Oh my God.
Sound disgusting.
Problems was very much a not just heartbreak, but it was kind of like we have issues in our relationship type album. Because he was talking about his own experience in his past relationship on Problems. Okay. So, but his most recent one, that album is everything. I love that song. I listen to all the songs on repeat. So y'all go and listen to this single, y'all. It's everything.
Heard.
All right, y'all. So up next is French Montana and Pop Smoke. So French Montana revealed on his Instagram that him and Pop Smoke have a song together called Double G, and it was released Friday. Now, if y'all never heard the song, we literally just played it. And it's everything, y'all. I hope y'all like that song. It's a bop. Not gonna lie, it really, really is.
I just don't like how, like, after a rapper dies, people just...
Yes.
I feel like they milk it. Like, how would you just let him live with the good stuff he had? The last album that Pop Smoke that was released by Pop Smoke, even though he was deceased, was really good, though. But I just feel like sometimes they should just let him go with the music that he has.
But I feel like now that you mention that, compared to other artists who have died, they're really dragging his name.
Yeah.
Probably because of the way he died. I'm not gonna lie.
Or maybe he was just that popping that they just
it was just too early in his career.
Because he was about to go crazy.
No, he was about to go on tour.
Yes,
like he was gonna have his first tour ever. Like he was going to.
He was supposed to be in Rolling Loud too.
Rolling Loud, yeah. Like he would have really popped off. Like he had so much potential. He would have been one of these legends out here. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, for sure. R.I.P.
I hope. But hopefully that's the last of the music. Like, because it's very, I'm not gonna say it's good music, but it's very depressing at the same time to listen to it, because you're like, dang, bro, I wish it was here. And our last hit goes to, I'm gonna say this, Busta Rhymes again, only because. So I know this is the first time that I've had the same artist mentioned twice in the segment, but it is well deserved. His song "Look Over Your Shoulder" featured Kendrick Lamar, and Kendrick Lamar is amazing. I don't care what anybody says.
Yes.
He's good.
He's great.
And it was amazing. Like, I loved, like, in the beginning of the song, you hear like a young Michael Jackson sample. Kind of like, it's out that "I'll Be There," the Jackson 5 song. Yeah, so they sampled that. And it was so good. I just love how like they added themselves into the song.
Dang, I gotta listen to this album.
Yeah, you really do. I'm telling y'all, like, I'm not even playing. Busta Rhymes really came for like everybody. Okay. We will be playing this song later on in the segments, so hopefully y'all love it. Give me some feedback. And that is all our hits, y'all. Be sure to stay tuned and listen to Lil Durk's new song "Stay Down" featuring Black and Young Thug, y'all.
They no thoughts with us. Chanel round shades like binoculars. Diamond nose ring, they think pop with us. I give you every penny like Oscar. We gon' smoke a pound of runs at the Oscars. She f***ed on the hooper and the boxer. Came to my crib in his boxers. Knowing me, I'm from the block, I came from her chicken and eating lobsters. Spanish, they glassy, before I eat, I say my fatty, I need a spider jacket, wear stuck. Ain't played, I got my Glock in the club. I break the perk just to give her a buzz. You ain't sure no love.
It's crazy, hopping out the car, no photos, baby. Around with you, I've been throwed off lately. Heard through the grapevine. You one time, I'ma take mine. Gucci belt for her waistline. Say you down, gotta stay down. Otherwise, I'ma make my rounds. No cap, yeah.
Don't discriminate, I want a rich slot. Shorty showing up, y'all on TikTok. Drippin', blue face, gotta switch mops. Why you trippin'? Just give me all your attention. I be deep inside her stomach, make her guts talk. I don't want that quiet sex, I want that slut talk. Stop acting like you don't wanna go to that slut walk. I have like you, so I went half on your butt shot. I can't be seen with you at stores, I gotta pull off. And we be with a condom down and pulled it off. And you know I don't get no. And I know that D-Wop. And I know that Metro. They my brothers and I'ma still show you love. I'ma still show you love.
It's crazy, hopping out the car, no photos, baby. Around with you, I've been throwed off lately. Heard through the grapevine. You one time, I'ma take mine. Gucci belt for her waistline. Say you down, gotta stay down. Otherwise, I'ma make my rounds. No cap, yeah. I put you on the finest. I take you out shopping for diamonds. French Polynesia, courtesy of the plug. So much fun, shout out to Thug.
Phone passes, make deposits out of check stubs. Got the pocket racket out the side of the club. Yo, whoa, chemos, I be being big as it come. If you love me, would you tell me that you ride for me? Keep it gangsta, would you die for me? Let you shop, you go get all designer gear. Double out the road to let you ride over here. Monetize over here, ball ties over here. I can load you down with supplies over here. We can rub you down to paradise over here. Keep your eyes from over here, you can die from over here. Hey.
It's crazy, hopping out the car, no photos, baby. Around with you, I've been throwed off lately. Heard through the grapevine. You one time, I'ma take mine. Gucci belt for her waistline. Say you down, gotta stay down. Otherwise, I'ma make my rounds. No cap, yeah.
Next 100.
A lot of people say it don't matter, but think about
The
it.
2020 election is approaching.
This is your country and your future.
So vote.
Let your voice be heard.
My faith and confidence in the American future is undiminished.
Hey, yo, this your boy Busta Rhymes. Listen, real talk. Get out and vote. Everybody vote. Really does make a difference. Hip-hop votes. Let's go.
This is an important election, and I'm concerned about America.
ATL's Next 100.
All right, y'all, and we are back. All right, Azelia, tell us what we have for afternoon tea.
Okay. Afternoon tea.
Yep.
We're going to get into ourselves, the millennials, right? The first question is, what makes it so hard to be in a millennial relationship? What do y'all think?
I think everybody gets hurt one time in a relationship, and then they think their life is just so over, and that every relationship after that is going to be a failed relationship. So they just go into a heartbreak stage, and they don't leave the heartbreak stage.
That's when they need to get to Sam
trust
Smith.
issues, needing therapy. You know, just make people feel like love is lost. Millennials focus too much on the negative instead of the positive.
That's true.
I can agree to that. I can agree to that.
I feel like they have so much, I guess, expectations for things that they don't even know that they value. Yeah. You know what I mean? And then at the same time, they, like you said, they're based off of heartbreak. So if someone does something to them, it's like that's what they're either looking for the next one, or they're trying not to have that happen again. But they don't know how to really control it. We don't really know how to I don't want to say cope, but yes,
like you don't know how to handle our feelings.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
And especially now that we have like social media, that is literally a lot of millennials like go to whenever something happens.
And also I feel like they're afraid to open up as well. Like, yes, maybe you are able to cope. Maybe you can get through those things, or maybe you do notice what went wrong in your last relationship. But at the same time, they take that, put it in the next relationship, and they're not willing to open up about it, or trying to invite the other person into that, emotional space.
Yeah.
It's very much like, okay, I already did this, don't want to talk about it, just want to move on.
And that's not good. It's not healthy, honestly.
Yeah, because then you're bringing other problems from the last relationship. You're bringing trust issues, and you expect that person to just ride it out with you. Exactly. And you kind of have like this, I think that's selfish. I think millennials can be very selfish when it comes to their emotions and their feelings. Where it's like, okay, I'm coming in with all this baggage. I'm not telling you I'm coming in with all this baggage. And then as soon as that person confronts it, well, you're supposed to love me, so you should just deal with everything that I come with.
When that's really not how it should be.
Exactly. I didn't sign up for that. I came up, I signed up for the whole you. I didn't sign up for the broken you.
But I mean, everybody, I'm not going to lie, most people these days do have a piece of broken it just comes with the package, in all honesty. But the thing is, you have to be willing to work on your brokenness to even be able to have a successful relationship. And I feel like that's where a lot of millennials miss, because instead of communicating, letting people know what's wrong, what happened in your past, how can we fix it, we're just like, oh, I'm this way, take me as I am, and if you can't, then I'll just go to the next person and give them the same energy. It's just
that's how you get into toxic relationships. Okay,
exactly.
No,
I shouldn't have to put up with everything that you have been through. Like if you got out of a very bad breakup, I would expect that instead of going to a next relationship, you'll actually take the time to analyze yourself. Some people
don't know how to do that, though. They're, I forget what it's called, but like they have a fear of being alone. Yeah. So they have to be in a relationship, even whenever they get out of one, or they're so quick to talk to new people because they're looking for that,
And that reveals your insecurities, though, about like, why don't you want to be alone? Do you really not like yourself, right? Because I remember my friend was telling me this. She was like, I can go to the movies all by myself. And I'm like, that's weird. No. But she was like, no, because it's just a way for her to I don't know how to do it, but like to show self-care, like self-love,
self-worth.
Self-worth, that she doesn't have to go with somebody else in order to have a good time.
I've read that somewhere, like it's okay to go on dates by yourself.
To do anything by yourself. Because honestly, sometimes doing stuff with other people just brings your mood down. So
that's true.
Sometimes you're your best company. So
yeah,
protect your space.
I mean, I couldn't do it, but I couldn't see myself going to the movies by myself, going to eat by myself.
Yeah, I can't do that.
Like,
and it's not that I don't like myself. It's just it feels like that's reserved for social events.
Yeah, like it's kind of awkward, even if it is yourself.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I take myself on a date real quick.
Really? It doesn't bother you at all?
Just like spending the day by yourself. No, it's fine. Like I just, driving around, talking to myself. It's really, it's peaceful.
What do you do though?
Usually I go shopping or something like that, or I sit down
I could do that.
Restaurant and eat something by myself. Not like a fancy restaurant. I have to go to a fancy restaurant. Yeah, just like little fast food places, just to sit down on the place, just eat and just reflect. I think it's actually really good to do stuff by yourself, just so you don't expect people to always be with you, because then you always feel like, wow, I have no one, I'm alone. But in reality, you have yourself.
Yeah, that's true.
You are enough. That is the sum of all this.
Who we?
You are enough. So get into it.
Today is election day. So another question going into our, millennials, does the millennial vote matter in 2020?
Now I can answer this question. So I know historically, young voters don't go out to the polls, right? But we've seen in this election actually that there has been a youth voters have showed up and showed out for this election. At the voting poll. They have, I can't say specifically what news channel had this, but several did, that the young voters really came out in this election, especially because a lot of people like myself were fresh out of high school, and now we're able to vote now that we're 18, and so we care about who's in office, and we are very educated about our vote. And so I'm happy. I'm very happy that we have come out to vote. It's still relevant. We still matter.
I feel like that's what people need to project more is the knowledge of the candidates. Because some people, they have the ability to vote. They are registered to vote, but they don't know what they're doing exactly and who they're choosing. They just go in by what's on social media or what your mom tells you to vote for, or, they're not very educated in what's going on in office or what that position even means
or the policies that the candidate wants to put in place. That's very, very true. I feel like everyone, a vast majority, not everyone, I don't want to generalize
the millennials,
but I think we're extremely educated. We are. We go to school. You see that. But I also think that we listen to social media too much. As soon as something comes out about a candidate or something like that, we're the first ones to jump on it instead of doing our own research to figure out whether or not that news is actually factual, and if it is, how much of it is factual. Because sometimes things are just spewed out there for fast news, just to get it out there to compete with other news channels.
Right.
But sometimes the fact checking gets mishandled,
especially with those ad campaigns.
They
be doing them things dirty.
Anyone that actually believes an ad campaign, you need to get your life straight.
That thing is so funny.
Who believes an ad campaign?
Some people would. That's the thing, but that's where we have to encourage the people who are in our age bracket to educate themselves.
Exactly. Figure out where the job growth is actually coming from, child. Oh my God. Figure out about criminal justice reform. Figure out about education. Right?
Because some people may think that it's too late to be talking about those things because today is election day, but there's always going to be another election.
But is it midterm elections coming up? I believe so. I'm going to get back to y'all on that. Yeah. I believe midterm elections is coming up, and show up and vote for that too. I think voting in local governments, right, in state governments, who's on your school board, who's your district attorney, all those things matter. You know, it's not just the president. In my opinion, the president is very minuscule to the problems that happen in your states, that happens in local governments. They make the big decisions in your community. And so you have to be very active in knowing what's going on and keep your ear to the keep your ear to the streets and figure out what's going on and vote. I like to end it that way. That sounds really good. That's a good way to end it. All right, y'all, let's get into this next segment. Our best segment, our fashion segment, patchwork. So let's get into it, y'all. So Ivy Park shuts down the internet once again with this clothing line. Now, she did it last time. And like I told y'all before in the previous show, I didn't get to have no taste of the last one. I wish I did, because it was really good. The colors were amazing. I really wanted that purple coat and the biker shorts. I don't know if that's still on the website. I think it's not no more. Unfortunately.
How much is this stuff? Like, what's the bracket?
I think it's around, I want to say 40 to like $170.
Okay.
Yeah. But if you want to get like an entire, that's some money.
Yeah.
You spend some money, because I think like the biker shorts is like $50, and then the top is like 50 to 60. So I think 68. Like, that stuff is not cheap to get Beyonce's clothing line. It's not. I just want one thing off of it, and I'm good. I wish I could have a full outfit of Ivy Park, but I can't, y'all. The check's too tight.
I cannot.
Oh my god. So are y'all gonna get some Ivy Park or
no? I just watch the celebrities unbox it.
They'd be like, oh yeah.
Even that kind of gets boring, because it's like,
Beyonce sent me this. Girl, you knew it was coming. Please
right? Exactly. That's how it was with the whole rack, the little closet thing. I was like, all right. It became repetitive at some point, because we already saw the last celebrity get it. So
yeah.
So you're on the list,
right?
I'm jealous.
Beyonce, I know I'm really not that significant, but if you could get me a box,
get your PR package.
All right, so celebrity Halloween costumes. So I was gonna say something. Sweetie. Had to correct myself. And Quavo dressed as the Beast and Mystique from X-Men.
They were cute. I liked it.
You looked at it?
Yeah, I saw them.
It was cute.
Yeah, it was cute. They did it good. Yeah.
But did y'all know that Nikita also did the same look as Saweetie?
I saw that.
And everybody was like, "Ooh, makeshift Saweetie." I was like, "Ooh." Controversy.
I didn't see
No,
that
but they both look good though. One didn't look bad than the other.
Costume. I'm not gonna lie, I'm giving her props, but everybody was shading her because it's Nikita.
But didn't Nikita have black hair instead of the orange reddish hair?
She had red hair too.
She did?
Yeah, I think.
I
don't believe so.
One didn't rock the same thing better. They both killed that. They did. It almost looked like it was the same person who she did they stuff. But it was good. It was good. Okay. Quavo, you look nice.
Did you see Offset?
Yes, when he the mask. He did the mask. Yo, that was lit. I'm not gonna lie. That was lit.
I just feel like, I don't want to be rude, but his head is too big. Or maybe it was his hair, because the mask on him was just bulky.
I'd have to look. Well, no, wait. I remember. I thought that's what the mask looked like. Like, no, that kind of bulkiness.
Yes, no, he did it well. The costume was great, but I just feel like the way whoever the artist was put the mask on him.
Yeah.
I felt like it made his head look big.
Okay.
And then true. I was thinking maybe it was because of his hair, but
I didn't see his hair. That's the crazy part.
Dang, his head do look big.
That's what I'm saying. It looks
like
good, but it just
It's the little cap on top.
Exactly.
They did wrong.
Yeah.
Somebody didn't lay that ball cap.
It
right.
didn't look good at all.
And then Cardi B, like, she had two different Halloween costumes.
Yes.
One was Medusa.
I like that one.
yeah.
That one was
That
really,
cute.
really
It
cute.
was cute.
The second one was who's that girl? I just knew it was it was like a superhero.
Yeah, I know
Was
she
it like
had
a
culture
villain?
as Wonder Woman.
Yeah, that was cute. That was really, really cute.
Yeah. It was something.
But I didn't know who that superhero was. I think it's a villain though that she dressed up as.
Scarlet Witch. That's what it was.
There we go. It looked really nice on her though.
looked good,
I
though.
liked it.
It looked good.
The Medusa one was real animated, but the other one she killed. I liked it.
Yeah, I liked it too.
Just fact checking. Scarlet Witch is not a villain. She's actually a hero in the Avengers. So
Her.
shout out Scarlet Witch.
Okay.
Oh,
Got
She is?
you.
should be in the Avengers.
Fun fact.
See, I wouldn't know, yeah. I don't
Exactly.
I don't read the comics.
Yeah,
I'd
me
have to
neither.
watch the movie in
Yeah,
order
if it's
to
not
know
a
who's the
movie,
villain and who's the
It's not a
hero.
movie. I don't know if it's valid.
Oh my gosh. Did you guys see what's his name? Lil Nas X?
Yes.
He was
I was like,
Nicki
oh
Minaj.
my god,
Yeah.
the curve.
Really? And I was really trying to see if it was photoshopped or
Yeah.
maybe they just got him a corset and just.
It
I was
look-
trying to figure
it
out
looked
where he
so
got the
fun.
tatas from. I'm just gonna be.
It looked good though. I'm
It
not
did.
gonna lie.
I
He
was
looked
I
good.
was like, whoa.
It did, but it
He
looked.
went full out.
Really?
I'm not gonna lie. It kind of looked weird with his because he's so skinny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it just popped out, and then you just have like that real. And I was like, this is a weird thing going on.
But he did good. It looked good. For
He
real.
did. And then like Sweetie, she also dressed up as all the members of Destiny's Child.
I did
Yeah.
not see that.
She looked good. I was like, Beyonce?
Yeah, exactly. I couldn't tell. You couldn't
Yeah.
really tell the difference until you like really looked and you was like, oh, that's not Beyonce.
She has really good, when she makes videos where she's just like dressing up as somebody else, she does really good. I don't know who her editor is, but
Exactly.
they're good. They're really good.
Exactly. The same thing for Cardi B because the Medusa one was mad animated.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, okay, I'm feeling this. And she posted a picture of like what the snakes look like. They didn't really look like snakes. But then like I know with the editing and stuff like that, they made it look like snakes. It was lit. I liked it.
Who else did a good one?
Normani and Tiana Taylor dressed up as Catwoman.
I didn't see that.
Because you know Tiana Taylor I think had a Halloween party.
Mm-hmm.
That one was really, really good.
Oh, that was their party that everyone was at?
Yes.
Dang, I was like, I want to go. It looked
Which
fun.
Wait, the public was
thought
able
it
to go to
was-
that?
Huh?
The public was able to go to that?
Hell no.
I was
Or
about to
at
say.
least, I mean, I doubt it. I really doubt it.
Or the
But
details.
did y'all hear about did y'all see what's his name, Travis Scott's costume?
No.
He was supposed to be Batman, right?
Okay.
But the Batman was brown. So everybody was
I saw that.
was calling him a roach.
Oh my god.
I was like, he deactivated his Instagram account and everything.
Oh,
embarrassing.
Because he had a brown car. I saw that he had a
Yeah,
brown
I guess
car.
his thing was brown, but I mean,
But the suit was brown. They was like,
Yeah.
why is it brown
Yeah.
if he's black? But whatever.
Dang.
you should have thought about that one.
Another good one was G Herbo
I don't think I
and
saw that one.
what's that girl's name? Taina.
Sure.
That they're together, right?
Yeah, they're together.
Well, they did pretty much like a throwback picture of Jay-Z and Beyonce, and they did it really well.
Did you
I
see
liked
Cash Doll and Lorenzo? They did basically like the cover for the movie A Thin Line Between Love and Hate.
it?
Did
No.
that like
see a
so
lot of
gut you?
costumes.
Really?
This thing? Oh wait, never mind.
It was so like it was it was good. She hit it like spot on, and then she did Aaliyah. With
I see the Aaliyah
exact
one, yeah.
same clothes and everything. It was.
It looks good.
It looked really, really good, and I like that hair. Who did your hair, girl? And then the weekend, he dressed up as Professor Clump.
Yeah, it was good. He looked pretty much exactly like him.
Really?
Yeah, he did.
I did not see that.
He did like with the face.
I like
and
how this
everything.
year everyone's really creative with
Yeah.
everything.
Exactly. Like normally people just decide
Wasn't
to
a lot
dress
of
up as
Playboy bunnies and
celebrities,
stuff, you know.
Yeah.
but they really came out with the creativity for this one. So hopefully next Halloween we get more of that. But I'm excited for the Christmas season. I'm ready to just jump right in. Just get Thanksgiving.
Hate this time of year.
Let's do Thanksgiving first.
I really do not like it. I don't know. Like, I was just in the car. No, I think I went, like, I was walking, and it was, like, an outlet right next to us. So, you know, they have, like, the little stereo. And it's already Christmas music. On the way here, they were already putting up the little,
the little,
what's it called?
Wreath?
Yeah, I guess. Whatever. With the red bows.
With the red bows. Yeah, they was already setting it up.
And when it gets dark in the city or in this city here, they already have the lights on. So imagine the lights and the little tree things.
Sounds like a good view to me.
I can't.
I like that though.
I don't know.
I think it's so messed up that we skip over Thanksgiving, y'all.
They really do.
Well, I mean, it's no like Thanksgiving music that you can really, you know, celebrate with. Thanksgiving
that's
just like,
true.
You know,
but like in October, they bunch Halloween and Thanksgiving together, and then as soon as Halloween passed, they're like, okay, Christmas, all Christmas. Like, but I do know Target is doing their nice little Black Friday sale, y'all. I'm so ready for it.
Wait, Target?
Yes.
What kind of sales?
I don't know.
They got electronics? Because I need a new TV.
Yeah, they have like those black. We're not even sponsored, and I'm talking about some Target. But yeah, so they got this Black Friday sale going on, and I'm with it. They doing it all November. Mm-hmm. So I guess that makes up for Cyber Monday and Black Friday. But I'm here for it. All right, y'all. So let's get into our next segment, which is words of affirmation.
Okay.
So Azelia, you want to tell us what that words of affirmation is?
All right. Words of affirmation. The world we live in is first and foremost shaped by the mind. And that's from Charles Johnson, 1991. The takeaway is, the world is crazy and things are consistently changing, but how you see the world is what you make of it and how you think of it. You want a positive world and surrounding you to create and live in it. If you can think it, you should believe it, and you can do anything.
Wow. Thanks.
Did that speak to you?
A little bit. You know, telling me like I can do anything.
Yeah.
But is that the idea of manifestation?
Yeah.
Yeah.
About like
pretty much.
If you put your goals on paper and
speak it into existence. Yeah. But at the same time, you have to work for it too.
Yeah,
that's
I feel
true.
Like people get it mixed up like manifestation. I'm gonna write it down this many times in my book, and boom, it's gonna happen. No,
you gotta work towards it.
But some people really, I don't know. The word manifestation has like different meanings.
Yeah.
Some people take it as, oh, if I write it down in a book and it's my goal and I work hard towards it, I manifested it for myself. Whereas other people, they're like, if you think about it in your mind and you believe in it with all your heart, it's gonna happen. And I'm like,
no.
That's how it works.
Right. Not at all.
But thank you for our words of affirmation, y'all. I think it speaks. to us.
It does.
And especially with this election day today, I'm just gonna believe. I'm just gonna believe it's gonna happen. Just gonna believe it's gonna happen. And then whatever happens, I manifested that.
True.
AKA go vote. Especially because today's your last day. I don't know. You gotta get your life together. All right, y'all.
You got till 7:00. Okay.
Yes, till 7:00.
That's some hours.
And that line will be long.
Be dressed because it's getting a little chilly out there.
Yeah, it is.
Did you actually do mail-in voting, or did you actually go to the polling center?
I went this morning. Yeah.
Was that line long?
No.
My line was long.
What time did you get there?
I went around 12. I left around 2.
Today?
No.
Oh, you did early voting.
Yeah, I did. October 30th, I went.
Oh, okay. Heard.
It was a long line. I was there for 2 hours. And the line went by so quick, though. I felt like I was in there for like 30 minutes.
Were they social distancing?
Oof.
On that note, how about we go into a break, huh?
Yeah, let's get into a break, y'all. It's your girl, Julissa.
It's your girl, Kamira.
This is Azelia.
And you guys are tuned in to Next Now on ATL's Next 100.
what's good, Atlanta? It's your man Keyshawn Adon here with my friend Chris Tucker. Chris, what's up?
What's up, Keyshawn? I'm here to talk about our brand new show we got coming called Next Now. It'll be on the weekdays from 12 to 2 p.m.
Oh, dope. That ain't during the time of my show.
No, it's not. We don't want to take your little followers.
Ooh, not my little followers. Look, where can they find it at?
They can find it on ATL's Next 100.
Y'all heard it here first. Tune in weekdays from 12 to 2 to Next Now on ATL's Next 100.
You young G's and OGs, you know? That chop it up. I let it ring. You know that I mean. I don't drink green. I need my green. Let's go. I just want come on up, what? Her face and her spleen. I just want let it what? Let it ring. Get wrong, you can't go right. Now I've been known to get blown about a proportion, but I'm on sight. Be careful with your body, put that on ice. I'm not gon' tweet, I'm not gon' type. Whatever you say, okay, alright. You pick your fate, you pay your price. Just know I do not play. Alright, alright. I sit in the guard. My dog like dogs. They pull up in charge. I'm riding at 10 speed. It's hard to pull out the rush. It's dark, your daughter. They twins. I'm Mr. Rogers. Now this is Paulo with $100,000 in the trunk. Ain't talk, we follow them pumps. They crowd that line, everybody getting done. Fast forward 25 years and I grew up. Talk, don't do too. Press that line and your string get pulled. Got a problem, bring it to her. Just don't be so immature. I let it ring. You know that I mean. I don't drink green. I need my green. Let's go. I just want come on up, what? Her face and her spleen. I just want let it what? Let it ring. Get wrong, you can't go right. Now I've been known to get blown about a proportion, but I'm on sight. Be careful with your body, put that on ice. I'm not gon' tweet, I'm not gon' type. Whatever you say, okay, alright. You pick your fate, you pay your price. Just know I do not play. Alright, alright. On sight, don't blame it on Sprite, don't blame it on ice, don't blame it on drink. I took a look, my ex, I did a little wrong, I'm making it right. But where did he go? He ran that back. He must run track. I splat his back. I got wall wounds under my tats. I got a few. They all say slack. I got a few. They all on her neck. I bust on her lips. I'm not her back. That's not my beat. That's not my neck. I'm just her pimp. I'm not her dad. The cops pull me over. They smelt my threats. It's not my gang, but them my racks. And them my Lewis. And them my slacks. And this my car. And that's my. Ain't none of my concern. Keep me out of all of my. Try to follow my. If you catch me in Vegas, I'ma catch a new king. 50 which I'ma be in your face. Think the game, baby, that get stale. 19 in the club, is that get hand. Best case scenario, get your kick, man. Worst case, set up to the plastic bag. Yeah. No order, there is chaos. Never let them handle muff player. I do it like in Atlanta. You do that for IG and camera. You won't be happy till someone teach you some f***ing math. Can't go right. Now I've been known to get blown about a proportion, but I'm on sight. Be careful with your body, put that on ice. I'm not gon' tweet, I'm not gon' type. Whatever you say, okay, alright. You pick your fate, you pay your price. Just know I do not play. Alright, alright. I let it ring. You know that I mean. I don't drink green. I need my green. Let's go. I just want come on up, what? Her face and her spleen. I just want let it what? Let it ring. You know what the f*** going on with us, man.
Normal.
I they call you, no dancer. I say make I call you some more. Yeah, you leave me no choice, so very soon I go appear for your demand. And you had that tight dress on when I saw you last night at the club. Even though I had my dark shades on, I was looking at you all night long. I'm in the middle of the street. How did I ever let you leave? Oh no, why did I drink this Hennessy? Then I don't know what come over me. Then I just want to make me come body. Don't want to lose it to nobody, no. But God, you know, go free. And I don't know what come over you. As you see me, so I know about you. I swear to God, you can come back to. You can come back to. Cause something I've been watching, I might just drunk or something. I'm loving like a monkey, a junkie for your loving. I must be high or something, but now it doesn't really matter because I'm in the middle of the street. How did I ever let you leave? Oh no, why did I drink this Hennessy. Then I don't know what come over me. Then I just want to make me come body. Don't want to lose it to nobody, no. My body no go free. And I don't know what come over you. As you see me, so I know about you. I swear to God, you could do my too. You could do my too.
I feel if I did not without you. I can't take this kind of slow motion. I can't take what's lies anymore. It's trying for me, it's playing with you. Maybe you're drunk, or maybe I'm too. Baby, you're a sufferer, a soldier, killer of your own heart. If you treat me kinda, kept me closer, will we still part? Isn't easy with me. Drink it just to loosen myself up from what I kinda shouldn't be. But now I'm in the middle of the street. How did I ever let you leave? I don't know. Why did I drink this Hennessy?
Then I don't know what come over me. Then I just want to make me come body. Don't want to lose it to nobody, no. My body no go free. And I don't know what come over you. As you see me, so I know about you. I swear to God, you get boom my too. Oh, you get boom my too.
You guys, and we're back, y'all. Now it's time to get into this government section, this government segment. So today is election day, of course, and boy, is it hectic. So states are preparing for civil unrest after election night. Many businesses are boarding up their windows to prevent looting. The governor of Massachusetts has National Guard on standby. Ohio has declared a state of emergency for the city of Portland. And in Washington, D.C., fences and barriers have been placed around the White House. I think it was also said that he has National Guard. National Guard is going to be out there, too. Mm-hmm.
This is to vote?
No, this is after election night. So once we figure out who the president is, they're expecting people to go crazy.
Regardless of who wins, it's supposed to be a whole bunch of rioting.
Yeah.
I don't know why I feel like people aren't going to riot. I don't know.
They never rioted before.
Yeah, like when Trump won the last term.
I didn't see people.
It was just like a...
When he did get elected, there was a women's march. There was several marches that happened after he got elected. But there wasn't rioting.
Yeah.
So
I guess people just expect rioting because that's what's been the norm recently. Well, not even rioting, just protesting that they're labeling as rioting.
Yeah. And the tensions have been really high though.
Yeah.
In this election compared to like last election, everybody was like, oh, whatever. You know, like it was a different attitude 4 years ago. And now so much has changed that to the point where we could really expect violence. I don't know how I feel about that. I feel
me neither.
If we do, I think that's extremely disappointing. I really do. I think we're better than that. You know, like regardless of who's in office, that doesn't mean that we just sit back and, you know, do nothing, but that doesn't mean at the same time that we go out in the streets and we destroy the communities in which we live in. It's okay for us to be vocal. It's okay for us to be upset and have discourse, of course. You know, like that's normal and that's okay and that's acceptable. But I don't think we should ever resort to violence as a way to get our point across. You know, whether or not Trump is reelected or Biden goes into office, I think we should just accept the vote.
Nothing else we can do.
But also, I saw in New York that they're bordering up like their stores with like these bars.
Really?
Yeah, down in downtown Manhattan. I saw that. I was like, yo, like, well, that's a good thing though, because they had to pay last time. You know, when all the protests was happening. Like, I know Atlanta. I know they paid some money. Then businesses paid some money to bring their stores back out to the public. I know some black-owned businesses never came back from the rioting. And that's sad, y'all. Like, seriously, like, we have to do better. Like, that's messed up. But I'm hoping that election night we get a victorious win. But if we don't, there's still a lot more work to do. So, yeah. So this also, next in the news, the Supreme Court denied the stay of Pennsylvania mail-in ballots. And now Pennsylvania will be able to count their mail-in ballots 3 days after Election Day.
So that means there's no count happening tonight.
Exactly.
See, that's the thing. I was always wondering. I don't know if I want to say this or not because people, judging. Because I thought that even though Election Day is today, there's so many different factors. Because a lot of people did mail-in ballots and their ballots not there yet for them to count. So I'm like, how can we choose the president tonight if we don't have all the information?
With mail-in ballots, it's supposed to be done before Election Day.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's the thing with that. But in this particular case, they're saying 3 days after. So that means there shouldn't be a count tonight.
See, but I was expecting this. I was expecting that because of the whole mail-in ballot situation, that, some states don't even count their ballots until Election Day. Right?
That's stupid. Sorry.
And due to the COVID-19, we have this enormous amount of mail-in ballots that have come in through the mail. So it's kind of like, you're not going to count all that Election Day.
And the whole mail situation has
Why would you?
So we're probably, like I said, we're not going to figure out who the president is probably until
next week.
Yeah, exactly. That's what it looks like. Until next week, we probably won't figure out who our presidential elect is. And that's expected. I don't think that's outrageous, but I think it's well expected. Donald Trump spoke out, of course, and said that he was extremely disappointed in the Supreme Court, which is interesting because, the only person who... Actually, no, I'm lying. Let me stop. Interesting thing is that Brett Kavanaugh, he appointed into office, right? And he's a part of this decision. It's just interesting because he thought that having him in office, he'd have a leg up. But like I said, like I even told my sister this, you as a judge outside of the Supreme Court is completely different as you as a Supreme Court judge.
Yeah.
Because of the fact that you have the final say, you understand your responsibility, and so you try not to make crazy, outlandish decisions, right? It's one thing to be in the hectic atmosphere of Congress, but it's another thing to be a Supreme Court judge, the highest court of the land. So it's it's very, very interesting to see how this goes. He said that the election would be rigged because of Pennsylvania having that. I doubt that. I really do. But of course, some people will believe that, and I don't think that's possible. This idea of voter fraud, right? I believe everybody's vote should be counted, and I don't think we should be having voter suppression in the state of Pennsylvania. Texas is another thing, but we'll get into that. So the Supreme Court before this year will be hearing a case on the Affordable Care Act, which could possibly lead to 20 million people losing insurance.
20 million? Sheesh.
That's a lot of people, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
That's not even... Why?
And this is health insurance?
Yeah, that's the health insurance. That's
insurance
Obamacare.
Is already bad. I mean...
Does the government just not want people to survive? Is that what it is?
They want you to pay so you can survive.
Can anybody even pay the... Oh, gosh.
I don't really know the specifics of the case. But I don't think Donald Trump's the one that got that rolling. Normally, it's like a case that you hear, and it's been on the docket. So I think I don't know the details of the case, but probably someone had a problem with the ACA and they want it heard in court. So if it's revoked, what are they gonna do? You know, we don't have. What's gonna happen to all those people and their insurance? That makes me nervous, because if Biden gets elected, or even if Trump gets reelected, right? Like, they have to worry about creating another comprehensive form of health care for those that can't afford it.
True.
And can they push that out in like in a month? No, that's going to take some time.
Years.
It's going to take some time. Obamacare took time too, so I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. Also, the Supreme Court just voted in favor for a Black Lives Matter activist who basically, in the state of Louisiana, he did a protest that led to everyone getting on one of the bridges in Louisiana, and so they basically, you know, halted up the traffic, during the protest. And so the police came, and one of the police officers, he didn't say his name, he's mentioned as John Doe, he got hit in the face with a brick or like a rock-like object.
That's not funny.
And it caused him to lose several tooths, not teeth, and brain, and he has brain trauma due to the incident.
Oh wow!
I don't know what that is, but that's not a rock, y'all. That's a hard rock.
It's a brick.
And so he tried to hold the activist. I forgot the activist's name, y'all. He tried to hold him accountable for what happened to him, saying that you started the protest and you should have known that it was going to become violent. And because it became violent, it's your fault because now I got hurt. Louisiana was like, yeah, he right. The officer's right. But then they took it to the Supreme Court, and the Supreme Court said no.
Why'd they say no? Do you know why?
I know why, but I don't have it up on here, so I could be very... But I think they said there was something in Louisiana law that...
Yeah, because
made it.
They're different.
Yeah, it's something about Louisiana law that didn't allow for the officer to really have. It didn't make sense according to a certain law, and for that reason, they favored in the Black Lives Matter activists. At first, the officer was trying to sue the Black Lives Matter movement, but they was like, you can't do that because it's not a single entity; it's literally a movement, so you can't sue them. But that's great though, because now it's like, if you have a protest that happens, right, and it's nonviolent and it becomes violent, that person that started that protest cannot be held accountable for that. Which is good, because, you know, like, if you do a nonviolent protest and then someone just goes out their way and you don't know who they are, and they just go crazy.
You need to get the form signed, okay? Because
I shouldn't be held accountable for your actions. Because the officer didn't know who hit him.
Right.
So he just tried to place it on him.
And he was just trying to stop the protest.
Yeah.
What if he touched somebody?
See, I don't know. I think he was doing his job, and then all of a sudden he just got hit. So
nobody else got hit but him.
I don't know. I don't know. But specific to this case, they was talking about John Doe.
Right.
So,
okay.
I don't know, but that is a victorious win in the Supreme Court, y'all. Okay, y'all. So Trump created this. Okay. This is gonna make me upset. This one's so Politico, and it's just like, what? So Trump created a 1776 commission to promote patriotic education. American history, to better enable.
Don't we already have that?
Exactly, to better enable a rising generation. to understand the history and the principles of the founding of the United States in 1776 and to strive to form a more perfect union.
What?
That is American history.
We already got that. We got
That's
that in
what I'm
textbooks.
saying.
So what else is there?
What's the commission gonna do?
We need to update the textbooks. That's what
Yes.
we need to do.
Exactly.
Yes.
We just gonna update the textbook because that's what y'all should have done.
Exactly.
Betsy DeVos.
Name dropping.
God, y'all. Well, I don't get it. He did this in response to the 1619 project that was directed by the New York Times magazine, which talks about slavery and the contributions of Black Americans in this country.
So
have y'all listened to that podcast?
No.
I encourage y'all to listen to it.
What is it called? Let me write it down.
1619.
So he did it in retaliation?
In retaliation. Because 1619 was, I think, it was talking about the 400 years of, commemorating the 400 years of slavery. Mm-hmm. So we talk about different aspects of American society and how Black American history and, of course, American history collides. They talk about the New Deal and how the New Deal helped Black America, and how we weren't accepted in different hospitals and stuff like that here, and that Black people were literally dying on the streets. And so when FDR did this New Deal, it helped a lot of Black people out in terms of getting health care. Mm-hmm. So when they talked about the beginnings of Medicaid. So another thing they talked about was what it meant to be a patriot in Black America.
Ooh, it just started.
1619?
Well, it says 2019, but they don't even have a lot of episodes on here.
No, they don't. But it's long. I think it's like almost an hour long because I used to watch them on my way to school. It's really, really good. And the Patriot episode is one of the ones that I love, because the narrator talks about her grandfather's experience in being a soldier, and towards the end, and how he was so patriotic about the American flag and what it stood for, even though he knew what he went through. Mm-hmm. Being a soldier in a time during segregation and stuff like that, and how being a Black soldier at that time, it was something to be proud of. Mm-hmm. But understanding race relations at that time, it was a very trying time. So it's a beautiful episode. I'm gonna say that there is beauty in being a patriot, and the show does talk about that. It doesn't defame anybody specifically. Mm-hmm. But Trump talking about this basically American history. Patriotic education involves Black history. So I think that's an insult, specifically for a person of his color and experience, to talk about what patriotic education is. But yeah, it's time for us to head to our break. We'll be right back. It's your girl Julissa.
Kamira.
Azelia.
And you're tuned in to Next Now on ATL's Next 100.
What's up, everybody? It's your girl Jada.
It's your boy Chris No Tucker.
And it's your girl Julissa.
Here to tell you about our brand new
show.
Next Now.
We're back on track.
Yeah, we're finishing on time.
Letting you know what's happening around the way.
And giving you the latest hits.
So join us weekdays 12 to 2 p.m. on ATL's Next 100.
Yeah, I know. It's been a minute.
I wrote my first bars in the car with Stacy. How bizarre, my battle scars at large will lace me. Big marbles and I lead this new generation, boy, don't argue with us. Marvelous beat selectors, authors, and novel spitters. And it's all for the literature. And it's all for the hideous, the nastiest flow, the chlamydia. I ain't afraid to say I need you. Oh, yeah, I promise I never leave you. Oh, yeah. My life is like 12 open mics of hopeless notes. I write for show, my folks shoot like soon as the flow get nice. The poltergeist that scare MCs, my prototype forever. Read my share of D's and RIPs. You know my type of style is like my everything. Apparently, my appetites, they famished, bite no hand that feed the culture. Vulture, die and bleed. Focus, hold his thoughts and dreams. Control his pen, look over your shoulder. Hold his lines and rhymes and things. Devote my time and mind. It seems from post to shine. Remind them king. Provoke the blind and bomb the fiends. The pros, the cons, the diamond rings. Unfold with time, but I will bring the soul divine and cross between what's yours and mine. The gold, the green, the road that shows just what it means to grab your cord, divide the wing and fly before my vocals. For hip hop, look at my Ziploc bag full of goodies. You Chris Rock, hit the Pookie and stops and scoop socks. Baby, you a hell of a drug. Just look over your shoulders when they f you over. It's love, I know you.
Look over your shoulder, get me. Cause I done bodied the game to the point. Scared to rap with me. Rap kept burning till they anointed me one of the kings of black history. And yes, I see the game was a little different. Black simply. Them bars and I spit them like darts till they puncture your kidney. You trash and it no matter how much you gonna try to convince me. You gon' make my gun cock and done on the way out. I am the Buddha, the Alibaba, the believer or maker. So pristine that dice roll from under my sleeve when I shake them. So rude, I'm so ice cold, but I'm what you need to just rake them. All them crowns and medals on the wall waiting for me to just take them. When I arrive, my theme music got a pound to it. And when I leave, even my shadow got a sound to it. Cause I'm the god of the heart of the martyr, the father. I spit a saliva that's leaking the lava, completing the saga while meeting and greeting and beating you. Completely conquer, extremely barking the new. Did you see me? You deeply carve up a new. Believe me, graffiti your armor, you Hebe, you GB, bikini, your brother. You give me pain, now give me this other, but treat me and greet me, you meet me with arms up. So sweet when I speak heavily, it was deep, I was sleep, now the God's up. Upholding the fundamentals, while most of get most of rental. Focus on what's most essential, spit bars to provoke your mental. Do I have your entendimiento? While I clap these raps like thunders, look over your shoulder, boy, and wonder.
Understand? This is the most human iPod out this smoke. Okay? He can go all day. All day. All day.
All right, y'all, and we are back.
Let's get straight into this Black excellence.
Yes,
let's see what we have today. So, Lakeith Stanfield is set to play the first African samurai in Netflix anime series. I don't know the name of it, but it sounds good. Jessica Hyatt wins 40,000 chess scholarships at the age of 15. She is top 10 in the country.
Oh, congratulations to you, girl.
That's really good. Kirsten Welker is the first Black woman to moderate a presidential debate solo since 1992.
I'm actually very surprised about that. Not gonna lie, because when I saw her on I think it was the second presidential debate, and I was like, okay. And then like, I thought about it. I was like, a lot of Caucasian men do host the presidential debates every time they come around. So I was like, oh, that's interesting. I can lie.
NASCAR's only Black driver, Bubba Wallace, is named finalist for Community Champion of the Year award. That's success.
Exactly. If y'all don't know who Bubba Wallace is, he's like that one NASCAR driver who was talking about Black Lives Matter. He was very vocal in the movement, and I think he got like a noose that was like in, like, I forgot where it was, but someone tried to threaten him with like having a noose
I think I heard about
in
that.
his like
yeah.
garage or something like that. It was something like that.
It was in his garage.
It was in his garage. Yeah. But we congratulate him because he's been out there. He's been extremely vocal. We appreciate that. Thank you, Baba.
And lastly, we have singer and songwriter Candy Burris is set to open a new restaurant in Atlanta on Cascade Road called Blaze Steak and Seafood, which is named after her daughter.
Oh yeah, her daughter's name is Blaze.
Yeah, that is
just the fact that it says steak. I'm in there. Okay.
Steak and seafood.
And seafood.
I love seafood.
Does that mix?
Yes. Yep. Think of like a surf and turf, where they have the steak and then shrimp on
surf
top.
And turf.
Yeah.
What's that?
Steak and shrimp.
Oh my god! It's pretty much your combination of land food and then seafood.
Do they combine that?
Yes.
Like actually like on the plate?
Yes.
Like steak on one side, a little bit of shrimp right there.
Or steak and a lobster tail.
That doesn't sound right.
You've never like seen a dish like that together?
That doesn't sit well in my spirit.
Nah, it's bussin' though. It's really good.
So you got that steak gravy over some seafood?
Yes.
Seafood though hits every time.
It does. It's really good.
Every time. Shrimp is my
with
favorite.
mashed potatoes.
You would have to. You would when this opens. You need to take me because this don't sound good.
Let's go.
This doesn't sound good at all.
My notes.
It's probably gonna be like in 2 years, but yeah.
I know like Old Lady Gang was. I haven't even eaten there yet.
Me neither.
Who?
Old Lady Gang.
Old Lady Gang, her first restaurant with her husband.
I think they have like 2 locations.
Honestly, never mind.
Do they have like mac and cheese and collard greens?
It's supposed to be like a soul food situation.
I want to know what the collard greens taste like because not everybody can like master collard greens.
I don't eat that.
You don't eat collard greens?
No, ma'am.
What? I have that with a biscuit, y'all.
Disgusting.
I'm gonna lie.
I like the collard greens with a little turkey leg in it.
Ooh.
No, when they put the turkey neck like inside the collard green to let that thing brew, my
aunt makes it like that. I've never had it, but it looks great.
Smells great.
But turkey neck do be good.
Yes. Y'all, when I tell y'all,
Thanksgiving is coming.
Oh
yes, Thanksgiving is coming up. Yes. Yeah, is anybody's family making Thanksgiving food?
I hope so, because I'm not making nothing.
You not making nothing?
I depend on my family to make stuff.
I'm thinking about making some oxtail, y'all.
I'm making dessert. I'm making cheesecake.
Dang, y'all make me feel
what
like
type
I need
of
to make
cheesecake?
something.
You don't have to relax, because I know if I wasn't cooking. Well, then again, I come after everybody anyway, so I'm gonna be lit when I'm cooking cheesecake.
What type of cheesecake though?
Well, honestly, okay, now that I think about it, the way the process is for cheesecake, I have to do it the night before so that it's ready for Thanksgiving Day.
What's the process of making a cheesecake?
It's a lot. It really is a lot. Like, you have to make the filling, you have to make the crust, you have to put it in the oven, and then you have to take it out the oven, let it sit out for like 3 hours, and then you put it in the refrigerator for like 8 hours. Yeah. For it to be ready. Yeah, it's a lot.
Is that the reason why it's like kind of like jelly?
Yeah.
So you don't bake it all the way?
You don't.
So that means I be an undercooked cake.
No.
Undercooked egg.
I mean,
if that really what that is, I'm
because it's being cooked in the oven.
Yeah.
Y'all like eggnog?
I love eggnog.
I love me some coquito. Okay.
When
Hello. I don't know about that eggnog, but coquito can come all the way.
I'm not gonna lie. I've never had coquito.
Me either.
Wait, what?
Never heard of it.
I'm bringing a bottle.
I have Pino, but I haven't had coquito. I'm not gonna lie.
Wow.
This is the season for abuelita's chocolate. You know that Mexican abuelita chocolate?
No.
You don't that hot chocolate?
No.
Are you serious?
Yes.
They make Pino with that.
Sorry.
Right.
Sorry, yeah,
I'm not cultured.
But thanks everyone for tuning in.
Yes, y'all.
It was a great show.
It was
I
a great
enjoyed my
show.
time here.
I was glad for y'all to be guests on this show. Y'all made my day. Y'all made me happy. I'm happy about that.
Anytime.
All right, y'all. So it's your girl Julissa,
Kamira,
Azelia,
and you're tuned in to Next Now on ATL's Next 100. See y'all later.
Bye.